Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. So we got hit by a big patch actually, and I want to show you something. We can already see the prices of the world boss items dropping like crazy, no? Like we're not talking about minor. We don't even have the full yet. It's already at 50%. It will go even lower. If you're looking in game, you can already see gloves for almost nothing. Yeah, 1,300 loosened now for Phantom Wolf gloves. To remember, 1 week ago, they were at 10K. I don't even know, like, the prices of all of that, like, it will go lower and lower and lower. So next event is at 6. So we have 1 hour and 23 minutes to do something. Um, we are also having to check to get rid of points so we can actually do the dungeons and all of that. We do need to clean up a little bit. So let's start with all of our daily stuff. And then we go deeper into digging into the patch testing. We can also buy now the weekly rewards again. Okay. Uh, Here's some free merchant. Okay, then we still need to go to Castleton to get our Stellarite. Dude, how did you remove the Steam name from the screen? I didn't, it's there. The watermark is everywhere. They are not going to, what's it called? It was in alpha, no? That it looked like this when the players were under an NDA, and breaking the NDA would get you banned for life. And now it somehow made it back in the patch. Audio sounds a bit low. No. This is the... Oh, like it's a decent microphone, just turn it up. Everything should be fine here. Exact same settings, it did not accidentally use a different mic that's connected to the PC. And here, not many people do this, but you can actually buy 2,000 quality Stellarite every day here at the Antri Arena Sundries Merchant. Okay, so we bought everything. Is the 4-piece set of Phantom with Strong for Expo. Only if you want to go PvE only. Okay. So let's see, we still need to fill the box. Okay, so let's put the stuff that we don't need in the storage so we are able to farm again. With trade conversion stones, trade unlock stones, all the materials here. Ink can go inside. Can you show me the new content quickly? Well, I have to get the party ready first. Because you now have a limit of 4 people that you can enter and then queue and still get random reward. So I would actually like to get 4 people in and then queue because the dungeons are like they're not crazy hard, right? But they are a bit harder and I do not want to waste time and I also want to record some footage for guides, so would be bad if we have like a bad group. Let's see if we are able to stack a party that's not like giga down. Because, how to say it? Like, you see those parties here? Like, I would just not get the random reward. And if you're looking at it properly, um, oh no, wait, that's the wrong here. So you're having a 7% chance to get that 12-star chest, right? So I am 100% sure that it makes more sense to go random than farming one dungeon. Like the value overall will be good, even though it's not like an instant cop like it is, for example, with the other ones, with the 1-star ones, it will still be good right here. So I definitely want to run only 1-star, only random ones. So we're not getting any more, so I'm gonna start the queue. Okay, so we're having also a guild contract for runes. Let's check if we can actually do that next. No, we cannot. Can we do it at the 9 event? Ah, okay, so at the 9 o'clock event we can finish the guild contract. Okay, nice. Um, okay, so this is not working the way I intended, huh? Oh, it claimed both? I thought you could claim them individually. Oh, but never mind. It has 41 days, so it's fine. God. Now we can leave again. Random better only if you can cancel with no penalty. No. Random's always better. You just have more loot overall, and the prices of the things are already dropping like crazy. By the time you manage to farm 80 of those coins to get a guaranteed craft, if you do one dungeon, the prices will already be down. You can only make cash now if you're actually dropping the stuff and sell it. Well, do you have the same gear level as them? Like, first you have a gear check, right, when it comes to Gate of Infinity. Then, next up, you will need many tries, because you will never be running a build that has 100% heavy attack chance. So you have to roll a lot of tries until you are actually able to have a decent run. You cannot just do one run and it's done. You have to get lucky with the heavy attacks, I would say. And the next thing is, like, it, like if you're not double arch boss weapon by now, no, it's unlikely that you're getting a really good rank. No? Like imagine I had Tevin Dagger on top of what I have right now. Like it would be insane. I would get all that bonus damage. I would be 70 dex, crazy good for PvE. And then of course you also need to be skilled. You need high APM. No? If you do like one misclick in your rotation, you will not get a good score. Is Expo Dagger just bad at PvE? Struggling start with contracts or following the guide? No, it's actually the exact opposite. Expo Dagger is extremely good and it has the highest PvE damage out of all the classes. Oh shit, that was fucking hell. Wrong block. I had to do roll block. Gotta have to get used to that again. Well, I guess, like how to say it, um, people that are bad at kiting, they usually also suck at Export Dagger. People with low APM, but they probably suck at Export Dagger. What many people also struggle is getting correct settings. Like if you're not able to get your settings, so you can use WASD and walk properly and kite with your fingers while still being able to reach everything without ever having to remove your wrist on the keyboard. If you're not able to get settings like this, like playing the game is a pain and you will never succeed because you can never get the APM going that you need while being kiting nonstop. But I do come perfectly fine. The one from Aragon guy on YouTube. Oh, well, how to say it? If you're following other people's guides, you should probably ask those people, no, for advice and not me. If he did a guide, I don't know the guy, but if he did a guide on how to do Gate of Infinity with a combo, it's pretty weird that with that guide and if you have all the gear, that you're not able to pull it off. If I can get under 1 minute easily with my build, and I am full PvP. Like I have nothing optimized for PvE and it still works. Oh god, why am I not pressing the fucking Button. So close on the edge, I wasn't walking right away. Yo, welcome to the stream, Lucas. So bad. Like, I remember that you have to cut the, what's it called? Like the ties to the pillar. You have to go, when he does the pizza attack, you have to go out, and then it cuts your tie. But I don't know. I'm slow as fuck. Maybe there's a 420 reason for that. Yeah, maybe partly you're a god gamer and we are not. It's going to be exactly the same again. It's going to take a while, similar with tier 1 dungeons, until everyone knows, understands the mechanic and all of that. And once that happens, then it's going to be clean runs again. Until that, we're going to have to be a bit patient, and also we have to play better ourselves, because I also already got caught twice. But is there actually different currency to enter new dungeons? Yes, the yellow currency up here. So those is for, that's the currency for the 2-star dungeons. So you can now do 3 normal dungeons and 2-star dungeons every day. Do you analyze builds from quest log? No. The only thing that I do is if people purchase a channel membership, that I am giving feedback on their own builds that they build, but not on like other people builds. Because if you want to do it properly, no, then it's just going to be an Excel spreadsheet comparison. You just put one build in, you put the other one in, you check what the effective DPS is. But the amount of pop-ups, it's annoying. My guide you will find on quest log. I cannot always, how to say it, like stop playing the game and show my skills. So everything is updated on quest log. Ooh. Huh? Where is it? There is it. In range. They nerfed Explorer buffed. Oh, it's a gigantic buff. Gigantic buff. We're fucked up, huh? Oh, I don't even have the... Oh, God. I didn't see that I have no stamina. Fuck. Why the heck does flying cost stamina? Yeah, this time, let's recover our bar. And why was our bar even down? We just refreshed, right? Any AFK people and everything here. Oh, I have to requeue. But hmm. Okay, so let's see if we're this time reacting fast enough. So now you should be targeting my thing, and I should go out of here. Okay, we did not we managed to do the mechanic. Oh no, wait, we didn't get charged. Oh, I'm still alive. I thought I died. It's actually lasting for 15 hours, or actually 16 hours when you activate it. I don't know, we just need some patience. Also, I'm also not playing clean myself now. Like I died already twice to the mechanic. Now this time I was able to react in time. Also have to get used to it again a bit. Long time ago. So why exactly did we get stunned? So I have to figure that out. Oh, that was the spin attack again. I need to remember to do one combo with close range, then go into range again to not get hit, and then I can go back in and do my close ones. One, two. And here for that attack you have to get close instead of far away. I think it was the same as with Junobot. The how to say it? Like all those purple indicators, they maybe not nothing to do with when you have to press, but they're actually completely irrelevant. You always have to press on the mechanic. Even with his thing where he shoots like that little cone out of his I don't know what is that, staff or whatever, from the top. That cone like has such a delay from casting until you have to press it, but it's not a random delay, nah? It's the same delay every time. So if you just do a dungeon a couple of times, like you can learn it. Oh, Why am I getting stunned there? So, doing the close spin. Now we can get close again. Block. Okay, and we can wipe. Yeah. It's also like, what was it called? Like in that Infinity Gate thingy, like that secret tower, there is also like that Scorpion. And I think that Scorpion's thing, like the delay of that one is insane. Like that has it's nothing to do with each other anymore, what you see there. So I can do one full close engage, then I do this one. Then I can stay basically here until they're going to the pillars. Okay, and the guy that has that X over him, that's the guy that. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Damn it. I actually wanted to check if I can Shadow Strike without taking too much damage in the fire, but that didn't work. Well, I can just have some patience regarding the watermark and wait until they're fixing it. They obviously didn't do it on purpose, right? Like the thing is, Prisk, it's usually not the same team working on those things, no? It's not like you have like 20 people in an office and they can do all the tasks. You have some people that are doing like bug fixing for security measures. The others are doing that and that. Then they have like a sprint, right? So they work as an agile software developing team, most likely. So the people will take tasks out of the backlog, do that task, and then afterwards they will build like an increment that they can release. And that increment that they're building is based on what the different teams that are do tasks they got done. And that's how the patch is made. So usually, like I've said stuff like this as well, no? Um, like I feel like they have put so well, as we are speaking, we are also not playing anymore, I guess, huh? Yeah, I know you all want to see the new dungeons, right? And like I also want to get back my mechanics for them. But I think we might gonna go into an open world dungeon and farm down some tokens, because it feels like they are not stable enough to run. Can I even open the game again? No? Yes? Maybe? Tomorrow's daily meeting gonna be a pain for someone. Yeah, probably. If they're not already having to work overtime. Put. Connection time expired. Yeah, I guess, because you didn't connect it fast enough. Now it's blaming me. Oh, I'm still in the party. So we are back at healer rating room, I guess, huh? So I don't know, maybe we can go over the fight one more time in our heads. So he does it, we can do one full combo, we are going out, then he does the spin attack where we're not allowed to stay close. Then he does that bomb thing where he shoots like that projectile. Then afterwards he puts us into the pillars where we have to run. I think I run to the right this time. Now this time I run to the left to see, like, one direction was no stun. And then afterwards we are also having that giant AoE attack where you want to be close, like it's the opposite of the small one at the start. And if you're having that axe thing over your head, then the axe, like this fire thingy, will follow that person around. Similar to like a Victor ult from League of Legends. So what's going on? Are you getting a healer or what? Oh, welcome to the stream, famous. God, the Alliance chat is also so toxic. Like they're already hating so crazy on that patch. Yo, welcome to the stream, Talos. Pillars should be based on farthest to closest for people. Well, I don't know how the pillars are selected, but it also doesn't really matter who the pillars are. Oh no, wait, maybe not true. Like you probably want to have your range DPS to be in the pillars, because even though they have the pillar, they can still continue DPSing, right? While a melee is probably struggling. Yeah. Uh, where are the healers at? Phew. So I would say we are waiting 5 minutes. If we're not getting a healer within 5 minutes, then we're gonna farm down open world tokens and try again tomorrow. It doesn't matter if we are farming it today or tomorrow. Actually, it does matter because if we were able to get the tokens down today, we can earn more Lucent than tomorrow. Probably we will even see a significant price drop between today and tomorrow. So I'm not sure if we should chill here to get more Lucent or use the time to not have it wasted and farm down the tokens. Thanks for the sub, Talos. Come on, you want insta-Q in the healer. Go for it. So what meme can we cook with the confidential do not share? Where we have nothing to do anyways. Come on, let's try to cook a meme. Yeah. Let's see if we can find something that fits with confidential. Okay, that's actually nice, huh? Alright, we have to requeue. And I think we're requeuing too much. We are not getting anything. I don't know if you guys have any questions while we're waiting, just let me know. So God, how often does he want to requeue? Come on, Valentine, here, I cooked a meme out of your comment. What do you think about that one? Confidential, do not share. Oops, that was stupid. Should I post it? No uncommented? You're replacing the cape in the build tree for the new cape. So you're probably talking about the one with weakening chance, I assume. Oops, I remember I'm going auction house. Wait. You probably mean that one, eh? Additional range, weakening chance, bind chance. So for PvE, definitely not. For PvP, I would say that one here has the benefit of giving you higher, what's it called? Higher defensive values, right? And the other one is the one that you're using when you want to be a build more offensive. And it's like this. If you're not able to right, to get all of those defensive stats, now you cannot put health on it. So you will not only use evasion, you will also lose health. So it will definitely make you weaker, but I actually wanted to go Wild Trenched Veil to have it as the best in slot for the Expo Poison dividing. But this one is definitely better now to spread poison from Queen Belendir. But it also gives you lots of not a lot more defense. So I will probably end up using that one, most likely in mass scale PvP, and keeping the Ancient Tapestry Mantle for Arena. But we will see. We do have to do more of the testing. Okay. Um, I would say we are leaving the party like I don't know what kind of stream is this when we are sitting here 30 minutes waiting for something to happen, right? Hmm. Great, you cannot even block while you're in the cooldown from the skill change. Interesting, I didn't know that. Didn't get zero loot again. I don't know why, but I feel like the ninja nerfed the purple drop rate from the giants. So if you remember, in week 1, we were testing if giant farming with different routes was actually worth it or not. And there it felt really good. And since then, since the testing, I've not dropped a single piece again from those giants. So maybe the ninja patched it. Yeah, we're gonna finish that quest here from the contract while we're here anyways. And then we're gonna farm down our points so tomorrow we can focus on the dungeons and grind them down without losing any value. Okay. Let's go to Saradoma and hopefully we're finding a point spent party in the cave. What about the Whisper's Cave? Whisper's Cave? I don't know, like I don't know the names of all the items out of my head. Should just say the effects. See if we find there's sometimes groups here. White waste tier 2 dungeon. Oh, that's the new PvE cloak. But since I'm not, how to say it, I'm never optimizing for PvE, only PvP. That's why I said I'm not changing. why would you, how to say it, in PvP, yeah, it's, you need to survive. Just dealing like a little bit more damage, it's not helping. And something, for example, that I need to learn is, you also, for PvP, need to be really good at dodging, yeah? And now that, for example, Greatsword has a Fury attack added, it's harder for them to pull off their combo. So, yeah, it's like, how to say it, um, it's not only gear, right? Gear plays a big role, but the game actually has some skill. And I myself have also not mastered it yet at all. I always forget to block in PvP, I don't know why. Also here, like, I often space out so crazy, and then I play so bad if I'm not focused. Rumi 9. Thanks for the follow, Zippin. Ah, wait for SNS wand. As soon as we're having block, sheer block penetration chance, then it's gonna be a different story. They've already started to add the stat now. It's an S1, just don't die. Yeah, bit patience, bit patience. Oh God, like I feel like I'm sleeping while my eyes are open. I don't know. I think it's only Wednesday, right? I already feel like I need a weekend. So stressed from the week. Oh wait, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Yeah. One more day, guys, then it's weekend. One more day. We can do it. Nice. Also, I forgot what day it was. It just gave me a happy moment, realizing it's only one day left. Being stupid always pays off. Did Crossbow get buffed? Yes. And no. Like, Crossbow got nerfed, Crossbow got indirectly buffed. That's probably the best way to phrase it. Yeah, but I would say we are all still dying to to Crossbow Dagger, even though it is our counter, way more often than we're supposed to. Because if you're able to utilize all your block perfectly against them, no, then it starts to become a mind game between baiting DCC removal, trinket, and all of that. Like we actually do have the kit to win versus Greatsword Daggers. Not all the time, right? But at least to make it like a 50-50, I would say. Like if you're a really good player, you can make it a 50-50. And I guess it's about practicing. But at the moment, I don't know, like my time is so limited. I cannot find the time to just like sit in arena and just play arena the whole time and improving myself. Like I'm stuck in like the not wanting to miss out on any of the daily value and all of that. Probably need to change some mindset here. Oh, welcome to the stream, Gabriel from Italy. Is that a male name or a female name? Because I think in Italian it's male, right? And in Germany it's female name. The dude is also just AFK, right? Or a party lead? Oh no, he invited someone. Okay, nice. Ooh, it's a healer. Look at that, look at that. We don't have to pot non-stop anymore. Nice. Uh, Bo Yusuf, you can either go and search on my channel for the Crossbow Dagger guide, it's already available, or you can also go directly to Questlog. It will be one of the first guides for Scorpion on the website. Oh, welcome to the stream, Jack. Come on, let's snack some loot here. Let's go, double loot. And the pumpkin is running off, so let's go and get a new one. Oh, what did I do? Pots on mana exchange chains. I'm not too worried about it. Like, I like the fact that the builds are being shaken up a bit, and so we still have to do our testings, but of course, now for PvE, we have no change. For small scale PvP, um, I'm probably not gonna take Phantom Smokescreen anymore with me in the arena, I assume. And yeah, we'll take Mana Exchange instead. Is also a bit more safer, or like at least the advantage is that you will be less often fucked by the comeback mechanic of the arena scoring. Because what has sometimes happens is you're running out of mana, you basically have nothing, but you're way stronger and better than the other guys. And they you maybe forgot to track when loot mode is coming or whatever, something like this, and then they will kill you last second, right? You lose all of your points, and that only because you don't have enough mana. So if you're running mana exchange, no, and you, for example, have a healer in your team, you can easily trade health then for mana, and mana is probably way better in that situation, right? So you can actually get your burst off your combo and all of that. Oh, nice. Now we are finally a full party. The build that I'm currently running can do up to 80k as a single hit with detonation mark. So you don't need to feel bad. Export Dagger versus Greatsword Dagger. It's like two completely different classes, right? One is like a how to say it? More like a mid-range class that is playing a kiting playstyle, and the other one is an assassin cruiser that just goes in and either deals high single target damage or in mass scale is doing like the AoE CC and AoE setup here. And if you're letting them fight against each other, I would say Greatsword Dagger is like the biggest counter to Crossbow Dagger. So for example, you see them in open world PvP, right? Make sure that you have your healer with you. As soon as you have a healer and it's not 1v1 situation, it's actually like a team versus a team setup and you have proper healing, then the Greatsword Dagger doesn't do shit. Because all he does is his one burst combo. If you get peel or heal and the burst combo is not enough to snack you, then it's also useless. What about PvE? PvE Greatsword Dagger is like non-comparable to Export Dagger. Export Dagger outscales them with DPS by a mile. Like there's currently nothing that will outscale Export Dagger in PvE single target damage. If you are adding AoE damage, then Staff Bow is actually better. But for single target DPS, Export Dagger all the way. I played Staff Expo, but too much mana hungry. Need a lot of mana regen traits to non-stop damage. Is the passive for the mana regen from the staff not enough? Oh, that's a giant AoE here. I don't know. I've not played the combination by myself, so I don't know if it is enough. But I don't think, like, I would imagine, like, if you max that out, it could be, well, I thought we already getting DC again. That was a crazy leg. That it would help with the mana sustain. Like, better definitely than Crossbow Dagger. Or it's mana exchange with dagger skill. Mm, where is it? No, it's crossbow skill. Traded 4 items in mana region, also belt and cloak for region. Okay. But you had the mana region potion running? What you were doing PvE? Thanks for the follow, Nicholas. Okay, mana? That doesn't sound a lot. Did you build enough wisdom in your build? You should have something like 7.5k to 8k mana, something like this. Okay, 2 more minutes pumpkin. You have to remember to not forget to reactivate it. And thanks for the follow, Kira. I have farming Zorodom Island to get gear for failed stacking for my tier 2 gear, as well as to get rid of my Abyssal contract tokens. Since the dungeons, the tier 2 dungeons were sadly buggy, so we couldn't do it, and I don't want to waste more time in there not being able to do anything. So we're going to try to farm down all tokens, so tomorrow we can use all of our time to farm the tier 2 dungeons. That's going to be the idea. 9K, that seems normal. And you also have that one skill that is basically refilling your mana, um, like completely. You should definitely have that on your bar as well. Is Zero Island best way to spend the Wizard contract tokens? I don't know. It's different on every server. It's different from the time and blah. But for me, for failed stacking, it is at the moment the best. Okay, nice. Oh, welcome to the stream, over. You deserve more views. Well, that only happens, no? If the community helps pushing likes and shares the streams and all of that. It's hard. No, I would say it's easy to convince people to press the like button once, yeah? But to convince them to do it when every video, non-stop, share it every time with their friends, blah, 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 no? Like that consistency to get that. That is actually where it gets hard. And without that consistent support, the channel will not grow. It's also why I'm trying to upload as much as possible, not to keep it constant so people know, hey, come on, like at 6 o'clock every day you can get a video. I'm not able to make it every day, but I'm like trying to put out as much content as possible that still has like somewhat of a quality gate. Like some videos just also take more time to do research. You have to gather all the footage in game first, you have to edit it. Like my girlfriend is not editing the long form videos, she's only editing the short form videos. The long form videos I have to edit myself. We tried to hire an editor already twice, and first editor just scammed me for a 320 euro key of DaVinci Resolve Studio to cut the videos. And after he got the key, and yeah, then he never showed up or did any video or whatever. So we learned to not write down that we will provide the software for you if you don't have it on your computer in the application. We learned that now, that people have to bring their own software. Um, yeah, gonna probably try to do a new attempt soon to hire an editor so I can focus more on gaming. Yeah, we still have 7 minutes until night comes, and then I will switch to PvP gear. Definitely. Also, our healer left. I heard some guy on YouTube said that Offhand attack chance from daggers is adding to crossbow. Is that even true? Okay, so if you're going into your stat page, you will go to stat details, and then here you have your offhand weapon attack chance. Okay, you can remember 2968. We are gonna switch it up. 1 second, we're gonna have to do a little fight here. And now you're seeing the dagger. It has a lower one. You see that one has 26 as a base. The other one is 29, and you see how it's changing. It is always changing, yeah, based on what's it called? Based on the weapon that you currently have active. The weapon that is active is determining your offhand weapon attack chance. And here you can see it's 29 something. So wait a second, we have to fight again. And so when you're going into your masteries, yeah, you will see, where is it? Here, offhand weapon activation rate, yeah. This does not mean that you're getting 6% added on top of your current rate. That means of your offhand attack chance that you have, you will get 6% extra on that. So that also means if you're looking at the chance 29 here, yeah, and I'm 1 second, I have to do that. Oh god. Let me do that fight quickly. God, they're doing a giant AoE and I just fucked up my AoE skill. Okay, so we got that AoE down. So yeah, now Selfless Diffusion comes up. We are seeing 29. And here it says increase offhand attack chance by 90%. If we're activating it, you will see we are at 54%. So we are not getting the additional one, so it's 100%. We're always getting a percentage on top. So it's not that amazing, not that great overall. What was the other guy that you mentioned? Do you manually switch your weapons every time you engage, depending on with Crossbow Dagger? So So, like, let's say we are doing PvE here. Well, now we were left alone, right, by all the people. But they're they're scared of the PvP, I assume. That is starting soon. So whatever weapon you have active, right? This is what you're going for. Let's say you're in a PvP situation. You're maybe in arena. And you would realize the other person has fully stacked magic and range evasion. Yeah, of course you're manually switching then to the dagger, try to get close and attack that way instead, so you're getting more damage off. Idea. Oh, okay, wait. We are here back in a new party. Wait, what is dragging? Oh, come on. I thought I got it, had enough damage on it. For example, if you have expert out and you use your dagger skill, will the dagger not do as much damage? What weapon you're always executing? Except auto attacks, you're executing the skill with the weapon, yeah, that you're currently wearing. So basically, let's say I'm doing quick fire on that one. So I will use the bow, yeah. If I go and so let's say I'm engaging, so I'm using my range attacks, and now I'm going in, now I'm melee, now I'm using my daggers, now I'm back again to auto, and I'm doing my range attacks. So we have to wait quickly, so I cannot AoE here, because we need to be changing to PvP build. Yeah, yeah, now we're ready. He asked for party and he got killed. That feels bad. I know that feeling. What do you think of Greatsword Dagger DPS? What tier would you put it in? Mm, depending on how wide you're doing the tier, it's either A tier or B tier. They've already did some changes to improve it. It's definitely not as bad as it was, but it's also not great. And then it depends what you have, right? Like one of the things that people want when they take a great sword in their PvE party is they want a blood devotion buff, right? So if you already have a tank with a great sword, then I would say a great sword dagger would not be used in an optimized party ever. But if you, for example, have an SNS wand as a tank, yeah, then it's of course going to be a different story. Oh wait, that we are PvE actually. That is the wrong stellarite. It's also crazy. We farmed down 10k points and we didn't get a single purple drop, no? Like what is that luck going on today? Are they secretly nerfing my drop luck? What the fuck? Oh, so annoying how switching set removes stellarite or fish bait. Yeah, I don't even know why. Yeah, like I could only imagine. Like there's no logical reason to do it. The only how to say it. The only thing that I could imagine is that they are maybe as a bug, and this is how they solved it. No, maybe something like this. I don't know. You bind it as buffer, so I don't know. Like I already think it's weird that you have to equip it from main hand and offhand both. Like I don't get why. Like when is the situation where you maybe like do not want to put Stellarite on your offhand? Like it's consuming your offhand Stellarite for every attack that you're doing on that offhand. So like do you not want to do even more damage with your offhand than you can? I don't know. Like for me, there's no reason why you would ever want to do that. Either you have it on both or on none. If you want to save resources for a moment, like maybe a PvE content where it doesn't matter if you're doing more damage or not. So what I mean is if you have your dagger sword, right, and you do an expo skill because you don't have the expo equipped, you do less damage because it's not in the main hand when using. It's not about more damage or less damage. You know what I mean? Like it does exactly the damage of the weapon, no matter what you have equipped, because it's automatically selecting the weapon. Not one does more damage than the other. It's just about what is being selected at the moment, and you can also not influence it for skills. You can only influence it for auto attacks. Skills is fixed. Have not done the skill testings yet, but I would say that if we are dying here, we will probably do quickly the new achievement for secret dungeon, like not going for a record, just getting the regular stuff. I don't want to waste any resources at the moment because I do not have that much time. And then we can go into the arena and test some of the new skills together to see if we have to do some changes. And once we have conducted some testing and I've been actually running it like 1 day, 2 days, I've been doing some actual PvP arena fights, then I'm also going to update the guide once I know exactly what's going on. I also have to put it in the DPS spreadsheet for Endgame build because I do not have the skill in there yet, so I have to do that as well to make a qualified decision. At some point, we should also maybe have the opportunity to get a chest now here. Also, no one is coming, so maybe we're getting some extra dungeon runs here. Deathless Diffusion is now in DPS rotation for PvP because before I was using it for CC clans. Yes, I would basically say that's the case. What's your thoughts on Corazon Crossbow? Uh, well, it's worse than Rex. So, yeah, I don't know why people are using it. It might has like a, how to say it, a slight advantage for the Gate of Infinity, maybe. I would have to do the math for it. But like attack speed is extremely strong in Gate of Infinity, no? So, yeah, but besides that, I don't know what to do with it. For PvP, it's definitely dog shit. That's why I never considered it. We have the first chest spawn here. Okay, so now we have to go to the other side of the cave for the next spawn, and then we have to go outside. Where are they going? My friend said they needed the crossbow a lot this update. Is that true? Needed. Nerfed. Nerfed! No, bullshit. Your friend has no idea. Crossbow was buffed a lot. But Rex is not that good in PvP. It's only 27 bonus damage that matters. Of course, Rex is really good in PvP. I've never seen a chest spawn. Check my guide on secret chests for Soradoma Island. It is a event that you can be doing. It always happens at night, and you can get additional dungeon runs with that. This is also how people are maintaining like the what's it called? The high activity rankings, where no one can compete. That means you need to get more of those dungeon drops, otherwise it's really hard. So much hustle for no loot. Before you're getting Queen Bell in their Crossbow, I can guarantee you that Rex is way better in PvP than what's it called, than Kovazan for sure. We should get a chest drop soon here, and there it is. Oh, there's someone. Oh, I was just about to be able to get the one shot and I couldn't press it. That was so close. But my fault, I could have also waited a little bit to get one more potion off. Uh, I mean, like, there's no explanation needed. You just go and check the DPS. You just go and see how much health regen you're getting. Like, what argument would you say why Kovazan would be better in PvP? Like, let's turn it around. Like, what should be good about that weapon in PvP? You're not getting sustain, you're not getting bonus damage, which is like really easy stat for you to kill almost everyone besides the ones that are staticking damage reduction. Like, it's insanely good. The damage that you're getting there is crazy. The other one is just allowing you to attack a bit faster. Like, attacking a bit faster makes sense in Gate of Infinity, right? Like, but in PvP, like if your combo down takes like 5.9 seconds or 6 seconds, who gives a fuck? That 0.1 seconds or whatever will not make any difference. Okay, so we did farm down a bunch of tokens. We can craft some more skills. Okay, so let's see. We were leveling Assassin Step. Okay, got that one to 5. And then next up, we wanted to go with Nature's Power. Maybe we are getting it to 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna get that to 5 next. I'm more interested in 1v1, not massive PvP. Yeah. Like if you don't like greatsword abusers, but you're playing Crossbow Dagger, like why? Like that, then you're hating on your counter. You know what I mean? Like you will always get beaten by greatsword users. Like if you don't like them, then play something like a tank. Play SNS Wand, and you can shit on greatsword users. They will not be able to one combo you. You can just heal back up again, and you get them down. If you have Archboss Wand, you one shot them. Abuse what's easier. I don't know, dude. It's like, come on. They're not abusing anything. They're not doing an exploit or whatever. They're just playing the class the way it is intended. And it's up on the developers to make it balanced. Like, I'd say it's just a matter. And if you learn, similar for me, if I learn how to play better against it, then it will also be less of an issue. People are always quick to play in balancing and shit, while they're not even able to play 100% at their best. So let them switch. Let them chase meta. Who cares? Like people need to focus on what they're doing by themselves, not what other people are doing. Always looking at other people will get you nowhere in life. It's a complete waste. Oh, we did drop a purple staff. I didn't even see it. Yeah, that's good. We're able to stack all of those weapons. You're also already able to start stacking for substance transformation and all of that. Maybe next time we will do a big trade session and trade all of the gear that we have farmed up into our tier ones. Maybe we're doing a video about it. We'll see. Yeah, Greatsword is for 1v1 by far the best class. Definitely. But you also never have 1v1s, you know what I mean? Like if you're playing a dynamic event, it will rarely be 1v1. If you're playing arena, it will rarely ever be 1v1. Like no matter what kind of PvP you're doing, the small scale is like 3 players. Like really 1v1 situations barely ever happen in regular play. Mm, okay, so we did wanted to test the vampiric thingy. Where is it? Here, vampiric strike. It's my only green skill properly, huh? Skill here, 25%. That was 87. How high can we get that? Will that ever matter? 22.5. Let's check quickly what the stats are if the skill is maxed. So if it's maxed, it goes only up to 230 to 30k. Hmm. Okay. Not too convincing. Especially not with an 18.3-second cooldown. Then we are having here multi-shot. You don't even need to do a specialization for it. You just get it instantly. Okay, interesting. Really, really interesting. So let's say quickfire. We're doing that. Then, wait, I was looking to the wrong target. Whoops. So quickfire, reset, reset, shot. It's not working, is it? So now it gave me one stack back. Let's say go like this, zack. So like this, it gives me one stack back. Okay. So if I do it empty, it gives me one stack back, but I cannot use. Oh wait, what? Is it bugged? Let's do that again. Zack, 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 zack. No, it's not. Okay. So basically, it just doesn't show that the timer is reset. You will just get one of those bulbs or there on top. Okay, so that's definitely just a straight up buff to our large scale PvP build. It's just not displayed properly. Yeah, okay, good. Um, what else did we wanted to test? Vampiric Strike. I'm gonna gather some green mats to level that up quickly. So we're getting that one to epic just to deal with it, but like 30% maxed out on that damage, it's still not enough. Like if it would be 30% maxed out on weak point shots damage, huh? Okay, okay. But then if it would have the cooldown of 31, also useless, I would say. Huh, I don't know. Then in here I was doing the lightning throw. Now that they have increased the healing, you probably want to remove that one, nah? So let's see. And we do want to have mana exchange in there as well, right? No, you also don't want to get off of our phantom smoke screen. So we want the AoE. We want this. What is replaceable? Those two are replaceable. If you want to get CC removal in. We want to test that version here. For PvE, we don't really have to change anything. For small PvP, I do want to play a bit of arena. A bit more of the arena. Because I'm thinking about removing the Annihilation Barrage shot for that one. I would really like to have like more builds that we can do. So we can do one for dynamic events, one for arena, one for GVG, one for mass scale, doing a bit more of small optimizations. Yeah, like per arena, I don't think I want to take the barrage. I do want to have ankle strike with me, and I want to have the healing reduction from knife throwing. That's what I want to. That's what I want to fit in the build. But actually, you need all of that, right? You cannot remove the mana exchange. So I'm not sure if I need the detonation mark, honestly. I'm already having a decent amount of what's it called? Of burst damage. Yeah. Okay. We cannot decide it yet. We actually have to properly test it out. One more question for you. Does 50 SDR and matter for expert error? Yeah. Um, I would say you do one or the other. So option one is that where is it? Yeah. That you're going swirling essence rope, and then you're going 30 strength, or you go 50 strength and then you choose a different rope that allow you to go to 50 strength. I would say both versions are fine. Okay, so ooh, we are actually at the wrong position and the wrong gear. Rope is not working for me because it gives melee evasion trait. But if you're doing a what's it called? A magic and range damage one, then you will go it. You don't go like a rope and melee evasion build. You know what I mean? Like sounds counterintuitive, but that's how it is. You will so what you want to do with the rope is actually fixing your mana. Because you can perfectly find with the rope that mana regen and shit. So the whole game is a give and take. You always have to make, whenever you're making a decision, you're losing something else. Oh, and I didn't pay attention at all. God, I'm fucking stupid. Fuck. What the fuck was I doing? Come on, come, 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 come. Why is it not moving anymore? That was weird. That was weird. Usually I just shoot them and you get 50 points for all of them that you knock in. I don't know why it reset it. Maybe because no one else, maybe I was attacking one that no one else was attacking. I don't know. Didn't see it properly. It's definitely not a bait. If you're doing a melee evasion arena build, for example, you will always run 50 strength. If you're doing a magic evasion, range evasion build, you will always go for the rope instead. As it gives the heavy attack, you can not only build defensive stats, like it's one of the best offensive stats that you can get. And you're either getting, if you're getting both, you're losing too much value. If you can only go one of them, either rope or the 50 breakpoint. Both is a viable option, but you cannot do both. Like, how to say it? Like, both versions can be played, but you cannot do both 50 strength and the rope. And the tankiness on an export dagger comes from timing your mobility skills properly, the evasion and stuff, and detection, and not from like missing one trait or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Because here you're going for a strength build without the rope. That's definitely playable. But I always feel like having having melee evasion is not good on Crossbow Dagger. Because what melee is fucking you up and what's annoying you? Greatsword Dagger, right? That's your counter anyways, yeah? So it will be really hard. If you know what you're doing, if you're playing well, you will win a bunch of the fights, even though it is your counter. Not all of them, maybe half. Huh? So if you are now speccing against that, so you maybe increase the chance of beating them from like 50% to 70%. While on the other hand, every range class can now kite you non-stop. When you are trying to engage, you're already half life before you're even there. Like, I don't know. I think like people just get frustrated from Greatsword Dagger because they feel like they have no counterplay. Me too. But the reality is probably we are just too bad of a player to get to the 50% chance at the moment. And that it's only like one specific situation where it's like crazy good. For all the rest, it's not that amazing. And even stack melee division, of course you can. You can stack melee evasion to a meaningful height on Crossbow Dagger. It's a viable arena build. For everything else, I don't know if that would be worth it. I do not want to play only arena. Maybe when I have the funds later and tier 2 is released, for tier 2 I will definitely not do it. I will do two different like equipments. One with range, one with melee. Maybe you can, how to say it, change it then in the arena before you see your enemies. Maybe something like this is possible. And then, yeah, we are having the option to always wear the set accordingly to what we are facing. Yeah, that it's quite low, the cooldown, that's true. Like 7.5 seconds CC removal. I would say that's definitely nice. And played a part in their decision making on which skill they want to put it. They definitely don't want to put it again on a damage skill, right? But probably also for the reason that it's also actually OP, because you do not have to pick a downside for it, right? So I think they did a good job in like bringing it to where it is. I don't think it's like too OP, but also not too bad. We are crashing again? No, just a lag, okay. Yeah, like I don't know, like I feel like it's good. I do not mind running the mana exchange. Of course, I would have liked to have ankle strike and knife throwing in there, but I think that for arena, I'm going to remove the detonation mark. I know it's less burst, but we're going to test both versions. We're going to test our version right now with ankle strike. So we have the prone ability, because that one cannot be cleansed or removed, no? So I would say it's the best CC at the moment that we have in the game. So it would be nice to take it. And the other version would be that we're taking knife throwing only and detonation mark for the healing reduction. Yeah, but we will see if it makes even a difference. Because at the moment, this one here has 60% healing reduction on it, and the other one has 80. We will see if that actually makes it feel a difference, and how the skill specialization will be with like adding 2 extra seconds often on knife throwing, because that could also make a difference, nah? That it's higher and it can be applied onto the enemy maybe longer. We will find it all out. Probably on the weekend, because this Saturday I have 0 plans. Like I have no responsibilities. I could actually play the whole day, so that would be nice. Is there a better skill to which they can set the specialization to? I had no idea. Like I think it's chosen quite well, honestly. Like I would not blame them for anything there. Oh, someone's coming. I think that patch there was a good one. The execution, maybe with all the bugs that we're having, probably not, but the content of the patch, I would say, is fine. I would have actually loved to have that before Castle Siege, but I can also understand their approach that they want to have data from that Castle Siege, then the next Castle Siege, and based on that data, they will then push out the next balance patch and all of that. No? Like they want to monitor now, like are tanks dying faster with the shield block debuff? How much faster are they dying? They're going to probably use the data again then to balance out the next shield block removal skills that they're going to introduce. Like it does make sense how they're doing it. And I also like that they're, how to say it, that they're gathering so much data. Like their balancing team has all the data on like time to kill for all classes, situations, divided by how to say it, like the mode that you're currently playing, nah? So they can also make sure that they're not like making someone in small scale crazy strong, but like making it completely useless on large scale. So if they have good data analysts, I think with the way they are prepared to be balancing, they could do a good job. Like a mix between listening to player feedback and using the data to back up player feedback to then do balancing decisions. They are able to pull that off properly. I would say bright future for the game, especially when we're getting even more and more PvP content, but because that's what they're playing, right? Planning. So they have been focusing on getting more PvE content, like all those dungeons and all of that. And now they will focus more again on creating PvP content. So they're trying to, I would say, like keep both parties that are playing the game, like the PvE ones and the PvP ones, equally happy. Yeah. And I think not doing such a bad job at it actually. But no one thought it will be this patch. I don't know. I think I announced exactly what I just said in a YouTube video before. I don't know which one it was. Maybe it was a tier 2 preparation video or something like this. But I've said that what is happening basically word by word. The only thing that I never heard of before was actually this Sage and Sprout system. Never heard about them that or that they wanted to have plans about something like this. So I was surprised that that was in the patch notes, definitely. Now I'm also not getting the threshold for the activity points, now because I fucked up the start. It's also not too nice here. Two minutes left. Crowded time. No, no, no. Like when you're balancing PvP and you would do one change at a time, that doesn't fit it. Every time when you have a balanced landscape, you will see what you want to do to balance it out. They have lots of weapon combinations that they have to care for. So the first thing they're most likely doing is removing all the comms from the equation of their data that are not played a lot, because they cannot balance everything. Yeah? They're only gonna balance the classes that are like extremely mainstream and played a lot. They're only gonna do like individual balancing from classes that are not played that much. If they suddenly turn out to be so broken, like meta breaker builds, then they will react. Other than that, it's not too much. So you will always want to push a patch that is adjusting the power levels of what you think is going to be. Then you have a prediction landscape, and then afterwards you check if the prediction landscape is being met with the data. That will help you to later do additional decisions on how you want to balance. No? Because if you're seeing that your predictions of what you're doing and what's actually happening with the data is always off, you can counteract that. And that's why you always do one landscape to landscape and not from like two skills to another two skill changes. That's a bad thing because it can, no, no. This is this is a really good strategy to do balancing. Because yes, you can fuck it up so everything is bad, but then the follow-up patch, no, you have the data to fix your mistake. So like I said, if you have good data analysts, this is by far the best method to balance any kind of game. And this is also the strategy major um, developing studios are doing it. You also have really interesting ones, um, like for example, Riot. Their balancing team's job is not always to make it fair. They sometimes also have the job to just make it different, make it unfair, make a champion that is being released at the early game strong. Uh, they're probably going to be doing something here for only 31 points. Usually it's way more. Um, so what you want to have is also new stuff being nice, and so people are going for it. So you can probably expect that when the spear weapon is being released, that it will be strong. They will have to nerf it. Riot just has Freak, or that Freak did balancing and Riot, like that is so long ago. That is so long ago. I mean, that's somewhere, well, forgotten is not the correct point. Like when you're doing landscape balancing, It will always happen at some point that one build by accident or whatever will go into a meta breaker. I guarantee you we are having a sleeper build here that would be like extremely strong that no one is playing, or maybe only a really few people, and those people are gatekeeping it and not talking about it. I'm just enjoying it. So, and those builds will always exist, and due to unintended changes. And I think this is often, how to say it, healthy for the community, because if you try to figure out builds like this and then you're releasing it and stuff, it shakes up the meta. Everyone's like maybe excited again or like trying to beat it again and all of that. So like it keeps the meta alive. Okay, in 30 minutes we are having World Boss PvP. So here, wait, what? Gate of, hey, what? Is it currently bugged? I'm pretty sure yesterday I had that one, the left one completed, and here I still had to do one, but I didn't have any time. The heck? Nah, dude. Just because someone is the head of a balancing team does not mean all of his decisions are his. That just means that he is approving them. Ne? Like he will not say like all of that. Yeah, you have to do it that, and that, and that. They have data analysts that are doing it. They are proposing. He says yes or no. Of course, he has to thumb on the stuff, no? But he's like far off from like it was where he was like going over the champions, doing those how to call it, are they in the cave? Or where are they? Um, yeah, that's not how it is anymore. Can we see your gear score? Probably not, because I would have to remove my cam, right? For you to see it. Yeah. People got expensive loot now from mobs now as harvester boots. Mm. I would say the fact that they got it made the loot not that expensive anymore. Prices are dropping like crazy. Let's check that out. Yeah, that thing was sold, the first ones were sold for like 30K, nah? 50K even. Now they are at 2.2K. Cheapest one was sold at 1.4K today. We have to go and get to the group. It's bug. What do you mean with it's bug? There's no bug. That's normal. That like if you suddenly have like a high, um, how to say it, a high drop rate of an item that used to be really scarcity and only be world boss, and now you can farm it in a dungeon. Of course, the prices are going to drop. What do you think is reasonable crit chance for Expo? Hmm. Wait, are they farming on top of the fucking mountain? Oh, Jesus Christ. They're farming on top of the mountain. Oh, Alter. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. Yeah, exactly. Now you can farm it in the dungeon. It's not a bug. They implemented it in the patch. They're explaining it in the patch notes how it works. I've explained it in the guide, how to prepare for it and all of that. It's not a bug. Hanzo has no access. Well, first off, you have to drop something, no? We're having hundreds of thousands of players. And the drop rate is not that good, no? Oh, Kiko's probably not liking the patch so much, no? He's less tanky now. No. Of course, I did not make any new build guides. Honestly, so what? Where did they go now? Heh? Okay, never mind. I'm leaving that party. Fuck that. People are not able to drop a fucking party ping to where they want to farm. Fuck it. Uh, mm, I don't know what should we should be doing. I want to get rid of those tokens, so tomorrow we are having a grind day. Gaming. Oh. Is that any good? Cloud gaming? Because like it was hyped, right? Everyone was like, oh, that's the new way to game. Now you don't need to invest into anything. And then it suddenly got really quiet about it and I never heard about it again. So what would you say? Like, is it worth the money or is it actually just like a maybe not a scam, but actually not a money saver. And is the performance as good as if you would actually have the machine, or would you say there's a downgrade? Yeah. I'm playing on Mac. Okay. Interesting. So it allows you to turn a dogshit Apple product into something usable, huh? Okay. And has it something to do with GeForce in itself or NVIDIA graphics cards? Because what I heard is after the NVIDIA giveaway was announced with the Ami toy and stuff like this, um, then for me it was also laggy day one, and I felt like they had to fix something, and the next day it was working again like normal. Okay, patch. Hmm. Yeah, I guess then it's patience time, no? Never helps to freak out or get mad. I don't even know if, like, I don't know if I made a lot to say that, but she probably smoked the green one and all is good again. So I was surprised that here the sage thingy is not popping up. Because we didn't check that yet if we want to get like a sprout. I don't even know where it is. Does anyone know how to access the sprout menu? Character info next to title. Ah, wait, what? The system is saying I'm not able to do one? It's telling me I did not do 15 dungeons? Or do we have to actually do that since it is released? So now we have to do 15 dungeons. And it does not count what was past us. I think that's probably the case. I wish you get. Wait, what? Today? No. The tavern, like Bird Boss, was yesterday. It's always on Wednesday and Saturday. And yesterday I fell asleep on the couch because I was so tired from work that I actually missed it. Was definitely not planned to miss it. And I'm also starting to get hungry. Only thing I ate today was a bowl of cereal. Someone got Palantir stuff from mobs today. From mobs. No. That doesn't work. The only thing that you can farm is if you go to auction house, you go to materials, and with Queen Berlin your soul fragment and the Tavern soul fragment. Those can both be farmed, and that way you can craft the archboss weapon based on farming those how to say it, farming those materials. Mm, 330 at the moment, but it's not worth it. Like if you're not getting them at like I would say 150 to 100, I would not buy them as individual pieces. It's not worth it, it's too expensive. The Archbots weapons are okay or good, but also not like that crazy good to spend that much loose in. You can get way better power spikes on your gear. Yeah, see, Expo costs 40k, that's crazy. Today is the first day where the Queen Bellendier Expo is actually not a slap in the face with the bow shield. That people were paying so crazy prices for it prior, I can completely not understand it at all. I don't get it. If it would be like Korea, no? Where the bow is on release, it was so crazy OP. Like you could stack like 2k poisons on enemies, and they couldn't do shit. It was like crazy. You were melting tanks with it like left and right. And then they nerfed it. And the price basically stayed the same, but the power level is nowhere close to what it was. So I think also some people don't know about the nerf or whatever. I don't know, but it definitely was not worth it, I guess, to pay so much. Like 20k for Expo is the max that I would pay, that I said, and also that what I paid. Can you explain how it works? So you see here, you have a 20%, right? The first off, you have the critical hit. Yeah. So let's say we have a 50% chance. That's somewhat realistic because wait, where is it here? We're having 1 1, so that would be 60 without diminishing returns. So let's say 50. So every second attack, yeah, we are having a 20% chance to apply a poison on the enemy. So 20% chance. So that means 1 out of 10 we are actually getting the poison buff on the enemy. You can stack that up to 3 times, so it will deal additional 330 of your base damage. And you can of course amplify that damage as well. And that damage can actually heavy attack also, this poison. It cannot crit the poison, but it can heavy attack. And yeah, so you want to have a decent amount of crit rate, you want to have a decent amount of hit rate, and then you're just going to be spreading the poison. Thanks for the follow, Ibar, Komba, and Mato. On top of Thunderclouds, yeah. So I'm playing, basically I'm getting the poison, right? And I'm having the Thunderclouds that will give me more options on higher chance to actually be dealing those crits. That's why it's really nice to have poison and how to say it, uh, to have poison and thunderclouds as a combination. Some people Oh, it's actually happening again, no? Poison Dagger passive. I, at the moment, don't feel like it's worth it. No? But of course, once I have my build leveled up, I will of course also level up those passives now afterwards. And maybe at some point I will change my mind, or maybe we're having a balance patch now when it gets good again. But at the moment, I feel like you're losing too much, and I am able to full stack Bloodlust with my combo. So I prefer the guaranteed critical damage. And our, I would say, crit rate is still decent. If you're looking at it, how many, uh, what's it called? You see, like you have almost no white numbers. Yeah, of course, this is also PvE here, no? Not PvP, but still, like we are able to stack that poison quite reliably. Standing next to you, thanks for your comment. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Well, I wish I would actually. Would be so much more fun if everything would be moving here. Some nice optics. That increases weakening time. Weakening time. So, so what? Like to reply it blindly, weakening chance is also a stat. So if you're increasing your weakening chance, you're also able to stack the poison faster, right? If you are, what's it called? Um, if the enemy, on the other hand, is building weakening resistance, yeah, then it's exactly the opposite. And the passive, I think that you're talking about, you mean murderous energy right there, no? That one. Weaken duration. Yeah, like it should go up, at least from the tooltip. I did not test it, no, but from what the tooltip says, it should work. But that's not always the case then in game. Yeah, okay. Mm, like I said, the poison, yeah, it's not your main damage. It's nice as an addition. But since the nerf, you're not going into like a group stack poison on them, they will tick down and the healers cannot do shit. That's not happening. The how to say it? The poison, yeah. It's a nice addition and it's some DPS, but it has no burst potential or whatever, no? There are many counterplays to it. Like stacking the poison abilities like crazy high, it will most likely not be worth it. Maybe someone can prove me wrong with like releasing a build that is doing really well in mass scale PvP with poison stacking only. But I'm pretty sure that build will not be good in like small scale then, if you only focus on that. But maybe at some point when we're having more funds in the end game, we can afford like a new set that is only focusing on poison spreading and all of that. And maybe it will be good, but I will definitely not build that at the current stage when I want to play more versatile content and not focus on only one piece. Uh, okay, it takes 5 minutes until world boss. Mm, yeah, but the tick is also not that fast, you know what I mean? Like it's a nice addition. I'm not saying it's bad, but it will not solo kill people, no? You cannot like go jump in them, spin them, like stack them with poison, they will all die and you run away. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think that that's like possible without a proper setup. If you're having like a bomb squad with staff daggers and export daggers that are like timing their shit perfectly, having good communication, I think you're clearly able to wipe backlines just with one squad, no? But yeah, we don't have that in our guild, so at least I'm not part of it. I mean, Valiant is still the most OP weapon in tier 2. Ooh, I don't know. Like after the nerf, I would say that the Tevent bow is by far a better archboss weapon in terms of DPS increase than Queen Belendir crossbow. And the what's it called? The staff is also extremely strong. If you're having a really good tank player now, that is like the main tank engage, and you have a S&S dagger player that is doing the engages for your team with like the sandstorm, the pull in, like that shit is crazy, no? Because that is also a what's that called? Petrification or what is it called? So it cannot be like removed. And that setup is insane for your guild. Okay, we are having 1 minute left. Let's try to get a party going. Uh, now what's going on? Is this that I'm like no PvP going for the Wild Pass or what? So here a little trick, it's actually faster to go to Ariros, that's on floor 5 if you port to floor 6. No. God, I'm so bad. I really fell in that hole again. And I'm gonna tell you that didn't happen the first time. That happened before. Hey, wait, what? It doesn't even happen, the world boss. Okay, well, I guess what daggers are you using? I am using, wait, the Licorice, so I can reach the 60 perception for PvP. And yeah, I guess since the world boss is not here and my dog wants to go on a walk, I'm just gonna walk the dog and get wasted, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't followed or subscribed, make sure to do so to not miss out the next stream. This weekend we will definitely fix and test all the changes for Export Dagger and